Good morning, everybody. Welcome to our product showcase for this morning. I shall just get myself sorted out and we shall start. So I had to do it this morning because I've just got so much on this week. It's absolutely ridiculous. Every night is chock-a-block with either kids football or clubs or school bingo or whatever. So if you are watching this on replay, then just pop a comment in the bottom, #replay, and then I can see how many people are watching it of an evening that perhaps didn't get to watch it live this morning with us. If you are joining us live now, then good morning. Morning, Angela. Say hello so I know that you're there, and if you've got any questions as we go along, then just pop it in the comments box and I will answer it as I see it. So there's a few new bits this morning to show you, so that's quite exciting, and we've also got a really good offer to tell you about a tester piece, or two tester pieces that are coming out, one that's ready and in production and I need people to test, so they're going to be going on the website. And also I have got a discount code this morning for you because I felt bad that I had to do the live this morning. However, maybe some people can not do an evening and are enjoying watching the live this morning because you normally miss out. So here we go. So the first thing is, if you are watching on replay, to pop a comment in the box just to tell me that you're watching it on the replay, which is great. And away we go. So the first piece is, there are lots of different versions of these on the website. This is the cat couple with a heart. So we've just done the cat for somebody, so that's why I brought it in to show you. So we do this in a couple of different versions. On the website already are the reindeer and the little engraved blobby snowmen. This is the cat version. So pretty much any of our shapes that we do, we can do on a plinth with the heart shape. You can either have this plinth plain for vinyl, or you can have it engraved with whatever you want, first home, dates, our first Christmas, whatever it is you want. So morning, Judith. So you can have any shape that you want really with this. This is just another example of the cats that we did for a lady. So obviously it's plain on both sides. These are, I don't know how high they are because I didn't write it down, but they are £5.50. The snowman has the engraved detail, so the snowman is £1 more, that's £6.50. But for the plain shapes with the heart on a plinth, they are £5.50. These are cut from 18mm MDF, so they freestand. And like I said, if you've got any particular owls, elephants, chickens, I don't know, whatever you may be asked for, particular type of dog, then always pop us a message on the main page, Custom Craft Shapes, and we can have a look and see if we can do that for you. Okay, so that is the cat couple with the heart. The next one is an engraved piece. It is one that goes with our Merry Christmas plaque. So I will bring that in and you can see. Really nice view. Morning, June. So this is the Nadolig Llawen, the Welsh version for those people that don't know, of the Merry Christmas plaque. So this is available in our Welsh section. So on our website, we actually have a little Welsh section with all different Welsh pieces on. If there's something that you particularly want that you can't see, then always pop us a message and we're happy to do that for you. If there's something that you need translating, then that's fine as well. We can sort that for you. Edgar speaks Welsh, who actually works for us, and Steve's mum's first language is also Welsh, being based in North Wales. That's not a problem. So this is an 18mm engraved plaque. It comes with the square corners as standard. It's got the two little reindeer engraved in. There we go. And then that flows straight into the writing, Nadolig Llawen. This font comes with, on purpose, the lowercase lettering, just so that you're aware. So these ones are £4.50. You can also have it as Merry Christmas. We have a Happy Easter. We've got a Best Teacher one that's going to be available next week. Any writing that you want in this sort of font, that's fine. Just pop us a message. So they are £4.50. So next up is our little penguins in wellies. So these come as a pair. Now the other items that we have in wellies, the bunnies and the ducks, they come as a set of 3. These actually come as a pair. So you have slightly smaller and the larger. The smaller one is 180mm, so that's 18 centimetres, and the slightly larger is 20 centimetres, 200mm. They come as a pair, which is £5 for the pair, or you can buy them separately. The smaller one to purchase separately is £2.50, and the larger one is £3. So they're the penguins in wellies. You can see, if I just show you on here, that there is a flat on there, so they actually stand on that flat. Can't show you because I don't have a table that I can show you on right that's in view. So they actually stand on that little flat piece there. So they're the two, and obviously they can be facing each other, facing the same way. Again, they're cut from 18mm. They're both exactly the same shape, just slightly different heights. So you have a larger and a smaller. And like I said, you can buy those separately on the website if you want more of one size, or you can buy them as a pair. £5 for the pair. And they match, or I say match, they don't match, but they're part of our In Wellies range, which includes bunnies, ducks, chickens in wellies, elephants in wellies. We've got owls in wellies as well, but I forgot to bring those with them. So if you type in wellies into the search facility at the top of the website, you will see it will bring up all the different in wellies shapes. So they're the penguins. If you have any questions as we're going along, just pop them in the comments, and I will try and answer them if I possibly can. Lots of people joining us now, which is nice. So the next one is the Hare in a Moon. So everybody, I think everybody knows about our Hare in a Moon with the plinth and the star hanging. But this is sort of what was first, really, the Hare in a Moon. So this is just the plain Hare in a Moon. It doesn't have the plinth at the bottom. It doesn't have a drilled hole. It doesn't come with the star. These ones for just the single, they freestand on that flat. These ones for just the single are £2.50. So it is a cheaper option if you're just wanting to do something more plain with it and not have all the text on it. And they look fab, so effective when they're decorated. So we also do this in the double version. Okay, so that's the double version with the 2 hares looking up, and then there's your single version. The double version is £3.75. The single version is £2.50. Now if you wanted the star, that's no problem at all, because the star, all you need to do is look for the 6mm, 50mm size, 5 centimetre size star on the website, and if you order one of those, or however many you need, they are the size stars that come with our other Hare in a Moons. Then in the special instructions box, you just need to ask for a hole drilled to hang a star from, and we can sort that for you. So if you want to add the star, you just order the star separately on your website order, and then in the special instructions box when ordering this product, all you need to do is just ask for the drilled hole through the top, and we can sort that for you. So they're the 2 options. They look great in nurseries, those sorts of things, children's rooms, really, really pretty. Nice for new baby gifts, those sorts of things. So they are the plain Hare in a Moons before you go into the rounds of having engraving on them and the plinths. So the next one is something that we have been doing for a long, long time, since we started 5 years ago. 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and it is the Heart in a Heart. So we just put this on to show you. Some people don't know all the different projects that we do. It's not always about showing you all the new stuff all the time. It's about refreshing and other people knowing things that we've done. So this is a 2-piece. You can see that the heart has a rounded edge on it. And that slots into there. Now we do loads of different shapes, variations on these, so different ones of in a heart, so stars in a heart, angels in a heart, all sorts of different things. They have a flat here, and you will see that when it comes to the edge, that flat, you can see, it's really difficult to show you, but the round comes round the corner there, and then the round stops, and then the round carries on. I don't know if you can see that there, but that is to ensure that it has a good stand and that it stands properly. If we carried on doing that round all the way around, it would topple over. So a few people will message sometimes and say, oh, mine's faulty because the round doesn't go all the way. That is how it is supposed to be, with that flat edge there. So that's a heart in a heart. These are £2.50 to buy, as I'm showing you now, but we can engrave on these as well. The price of the engraving depends on what engraving you want. We can engrave a small amount of text into this heart, a date or a single name, or maybe 2 small names, and then we can engrave quite a lot of text onto this larger heart. So for personalised options, there's loads of engraved sort of standard options on the website, but for personalised ones, if you pop us a message on the page, we can get you a price for that. What we can't do is engrave on 2 sides, which I've discussed in a live before. We can only engrave on the one side. So that is a heart in a heart. If you look on the website, you'll see all the different standard options and see how sort of much text we can do and how much we can get on there. And the next one is quite big. I don't know how I'm going to show you this, but I shall try. And it is our keepsake box. I have to reverse a little bit. So loads of people have been buying these recently. We've done them a while, but sometimes when somebody shares something on our group or on our page, other people get really good ideas. So we've been selling quite a feu of these recently. So this is called the keepsake box. It's £10. It comes, as you see now, fully assembled. It's cut from 9mm MDF, so slightly thicker than the 6mm, nice and sturdy. It doesn't come flat packed. That's a difference between ourselves and most of the suppliers. It comes as you see here. You will see that the finish on this is really, really high. So they are actually glued and pinned and then sanded again. So you can't see where the glue or the pins have been put in. All you can see is a nice, super smooth edges there. So when you decorate that, you won't see any marks whatsoever. The lid, it does come this green colour because our MDF is the 9mm MDF. It's moisture resistant and it comes in this green colour. The lid has these little tabs on it, so they are put in perfectly. So when you need to put that lid onto the top of your box, it sits nicely on the top, so it's not slopping around. So they're what those little tabs are for. They are £10. They come completely assembled, ready to go. You don't have to worry about holding them with elastic bands or trying to glue them or anything else. Okay, so that is a keepsake box. And it comes with, you can see again, that nice rounded finish on the side, just softens it a little bit. The internal dimensions, I've got them written somewhere. So inside that box, hopefully you should sort of be able to see from me holding it. There's my phone. My phone fits in it, oops, upwards that way. The internal dimension, so this part of the box inside is 21 by 16 by 8 centimetres. So the space inside that box internally is 21 by 16 by 8 centimetres. Yeah, and like I said, it just fits on perfectly. The base is just plain. So that is the keepsake box. So the next 2 bits are the newbies. So I am excited to show you these. And for those people that are watching live now, would really, really value your opinions on some of them. So the first one is something that we've been designing for one of our customers, and I wanted to show you all to gauge what you thought of it and which option you thought. So basically these are going to be wellies on a plinth. So really great for families, that it's not your Easter bunnies on a plinth, it's not your Christmas reindeers on a plinth. It's something that can be out in your home all year round. Because seasonally we sell so many of the gingerbreads, the snowmen. This is something that can be there all the time. So we've gone with the wellies on a plinth. So we've got a couple of different options. So first of all, just to show you, that was the first one that Steve cut. And you can actually see there how he's been fiddling around, designing, where sort of different bits of engraving would go. So I thought that was quite nice just to show you that actually we do design all our stuff ourselves. We don't just go off and take other people's ideas. We try and do everything ourselves. So that was the first sort of stage of it. So then we've got the piece with the actual engraving on. Okay, so you can see that the top here is pocketed out to create the top of the welly effect, and obviously the front of the toe, and then you've got the plain plinth. The question is, on the plinth, do we prefer the plain square plinth, just as all our on a plinth pieces are, or do we prefer these ones, which is in puddles? Okay, so we've done this one. This is the font that we'll be using to engrave, as it's a nice fun font. So these are effective to show how the wellies would be sort of stood in each little set of puddles. So our question to you is, because we probably won't be doing two different ones, do you prefer them for a change with the plinth like puddles, or would you prefer them with just the plain standard plinth? So that's a question that I will put on the groups as well. If you could pop in the comments which one you prefer. Oh, everybody's liking the puddles so far, which is great. So they're the puddles, and that's the plain. You could still have the plain one engraved with names, but it would just be names just underneath each welly. And they're the puddles. Obviously, you can, painting wise, it's quite nice, you know. It's not too set, is it, for the puddles? It could just be all your blue puddle. So everybody so far is voting for puddles. So that's great. So hopefully they will be on the website the back end of this week, beginning of next week. Perhaps in next week's Facebook Live, I'll be able to show you which one we've gone for. At the moment, everybody that's watching is voting for puddles, so that's fine. I'm going to put a vote on the page and the group and see how it goes as well. Those are the puddles. And the next item that I wanted to show you, and it's the last one, and it's a tester item, and I'm going to put them on the website for people to purchase if they want as a tester price initially, because we need people to test them first to check that they actually work once decorated. Obviously we don't do any decorating in house here, so we don't know. So they're actually little door stops that we've made. So there's two samples here that we've been fiddling around with at home. Now at home, undecorated, these are fine. They've worked fine. Upstairs, we've got wood floors all downstairs, and we've got carpet all upstairs. Carpeted, they worked great. Brilliant. And again, you can imagine once they're decorated or vinyled up, they will look fab. But what we want to know is we want people to buy some of these, have a go with them at home, and see sort of how effective they are really, and if they're working properly and how they should be. We can't cut them any thicker. This is the thickest MDF that we cut currently without ordering different thicknesses in. These have worked fine, plain, upstairs for us in our bedroom. So I just want to see if people will buy them, give us a bit of feedback, and let us know. So because we're doing them as testers, we're going to put them on the website at £2 each. So at the moment, obviously we've just got the chicken and the unicorn, but we could put any shape pretty much if you want a rocket or a little train or an elephant or whatever. As long as it's a plain shape and not engraved, for the moment, then that's fine. So I'm going to put on the website tester piece doorstops, and you can order. I'll put 5 or 6 different options for shapes. If there is one that you don't see, you just select other and write the shape that you want in the special instructions box. But they will be £2 as a tester price. If you order them, please get back to us once you've had them and let us know how you've got on with them before we sort of launch them officially, really. So there are little doorstops. I mean, how fab's that for your little kitchen? Obviously you can vinyl. If you're a vinyl-y person, you could vinyl on both sides, which would be pretty cool. It's obviously the same with any of them. So there are the doorstops. So I will put those on the website. They're going to be on a tester price of £2. There will be 5 different shape options plus the other option if there is one that you, a shape that I haven't chosen that you want particularly. So I don't think there's any questions. Nobody's got any questions. If you have, fire them across. So the last thing for me to say is, I said this morning when we first started that there is a discount code that is currently on the website now. So if you've made it all the way through to the end, thank you ever so much. If you're watching this on replay, then thank you. The discount code is all in capital letters, and it is Morning FB Live. So that's a 10% discount code. It's going to be running all day today. If you want to place an order, if you've got an order ready to go, use it. It's 10% off. The code is Morning FB Live. So if you've watched the live with me this morning, thank you ever so much. Hopefully you've got an order. You'll be able to use that code. That will give you 10% off the price, online orders only. If you're watching on replay, you can still use that code as long as it's tonight. As long as it's Wednesday night, tomorrow morning that code will be finished and it will be gone. So if you've got an order, get it placed, use that code, get yourself the 10% off today. Don't forget to let me know in the comments whether you prefer the wellies in the puddles or on the straight plinth, and also if you would like to grab one of the tester slots for the doorstops. I'm putting those on the website now. It's my next job as soon as this live finishes, and they will be £2 each. You just need to choose the shape that you want, and please let us know how you get on with those. I don't think there's any questions, and so that's it. Thank you so much everybody for watching. Don't forget the Facebook code, the discount Facebook code is Morning FB Live. Have a fab Wednesday, and I'll see you next week. Bye.